Welcome to Camp Whippoorwill, located in the backcountry of the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, in a heavy wooded area where there is little to no traffic and a peaceful getaway. The rivers and streams that run through the area are frequent and some of the cleanest waters you'll ever see. The summers are a good time to relax, hang out with family and friends, and get a piece of serenity away from all the hustle and bustle. Located in the northern half of the Upper Peninsula, this is a place where you can go to get away from electronics and give yourself a manual reset from the digital world. Speaking of remote areas, the rivers that feed into Lake Superior are always winding and forever changing. With each windy day, a heavy rainstorm, and a lack of water movement, these rivers change every time you visit. This here is one that changes frequently too. The Little Huron River is calm, cool, and collected, just the same as taking in a deep breath of fresh air. Pollution is very little here, and taking in the vast scenery and scenic views are plentiful without the heavy burden of city fog. The vast range and change of terrain in this area makes for some impressive views. We are located not too far from the Huron Mountains. Each peak within and outside of the Huron Mountains has their own breathtaking view. We also aren't too far from the Huron Peninsula. Looking at it from all these angles sure makes you appreciate and realize how small we are in the grand scheme of things. Living our daily lives and not taking a moment to realize what most of us have. With all these scenic views, I got to play with my DJI MAVIC MINI 2 and truly capture one of the Upper Peninsula's least traveled areas. Next time I'm up here, I'll be filming more views of things that aren't included in the upcoming video shots in this mini documentary. I, like many, continue to grow and think of creative ways to express our appreciation of things. This is another learning curve as I grow with better equipment, and it's all been a fun experience. I have some fun facts to tell you while you watch this that you may or may not know about Lake Superior and its true beauty. Lake Superior can have a certain calmness and look like an ocean, but it also can be a powerful body of water. Lake Superior covers over 30,000 square miles and has an average depth of 483 feet, with the deepest spot being over 1,300 feet deep. It's the largest lake in the world. There has been around 350 shipwrecks in Lake Superior, with the biggest wave ever recorded being over 30 feet. Fishing is aplenty in the Great Lake as well too, housing over 70 different species of fish. In the dog days of summer, heading into the fall months are the best time to swim in Lake Superior. Surface temps near shore can get pretty warm, but overall the average temperature is 36 degrees year-round. Very rarely does Lake Superior freeze over completely because of the sheer size. Nestled in this area are a few mountaintops that have a vast greenery, with being able to see peaks of nearby mountains. This one in particular has a nice viewing area to see what storms may be rolling in, or just to breathe in that fresh air. This Camp Whippoorwill video is more so what video I could capture for my mother and father-in-law to give them ideas on where I can access some of the more remote areas to see some of the true beauty in our own backyards. Love Mountain is cool because it has a seating available to enjoy the view. I can only imagine what I'll be able to film once the fall rolls around with the peak colors. My goal in all of this filmography is to film areas that aren't commonly done. To make videos stand out and be different is to film things from different angles or areas less commonly visited. Although I like Brockway Mountain in the tip of the Huron Peninsula and Tequamanon Falls over on the east side of the Upper Peninsula, I feel like those are overdone. With having access to areas outside of there is a lot of uncovered territory in the Upper Peninsula. This area is one of them. My DJI MAVIC MINI 2 has the capabilities to film up to 6 miles away, although that's pushing the limit, shoot in up to 4K video quality, and have amazing modes in the drone to make it look a lot more cinematic, which I love. All this video that you're seeing right now is me playing with it for the first time. It's just learning how to be more efficient with the shots and take a lot of film. Then the process comes down to what shots do I keep, what shots do I save for later. In this shot here, I am filming over the top of Pat's Mountain, and next to us is Little Pat's Mountain, where some locals call it Ghost Mountain for reasons unknown. Currently from the view you see, I am on the next mountain top over and making my way back after doing a circle tour of the area. I am thoroughly impressed with the distance this drone was away from me and some of the amazing footage I was able to capture. As promised, I kept trying harder and harder maneuvers like this upcoming shot. You get to see landing in my own hand for the first time. After being miles away, I was able to make it come back and land in my hand. Not going to lie, it was pretty intense and a little nerve-wracking, but being a DJI product, I trusted it. Let me take you back in time now. Do you remember what my first drone was? The answer was a Drocon Bugs 3. It had no altitude hold, and I could barely let it fly out of my sight. Since then, I bought the Hubsan Xeno Pro, and now onto my DJI MAVIC Mini 2. In some of my first videos, I said you have to start somewhere. Well, I did just that, and now look. One of the first videos I filmed was this very bridge, the Big Erick's Bridge. With my Drocon Bugs 3, I flew it around with my cell phone attached to it by rubber bands and hair ties. It was all I had to start being creative with drones. This has now come a long way from that. All this takes time and having the drive to learn and grow. In the footage here, I'm going to compare some of the old footage with the new footage. It's a pretty big difference between now and then, just in a few years' time. Anywho, I thank you all for being a part of UPromo, and we'll catch you on the flip side. Thanks for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and like and share this video. Thank you.